So let's move on to one of the best press conferences.
Yes, what we all been waiting for. Well, okay, half of us been waiting for, and the other half is waiting for the Nintendo.
So here's Sony. Um,
Hey,
first
hey, hey,
off,
hey, hey! I was waiting
okay,
for Sony's too. Don't get me twisted.
yeah. First off is a Vita game called Destiny of Spirits. They didn't show much of it, but it looked really cool what they showed.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really talk much about it because it was literally only one trailer that wasn't even a minute long.
True.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
But yeah, I
Oh
am
yes, like the
happy.
one of the trailers that we got excited about wasn't literally just a minute long.
It wasn't even a
Even
minute.
less than that.
But we'll
Even
get
less
to
than that.
that.
Good point.
That's coming. But next up, they actually announced that Final Fantasy X and 10-2 HD, along with God of War HD, would be coming to the Vita. Which I already
Mm-hmm.
knew about 10 and 10-2, but it is nice to see God of War on the Vita. I will be
Mm-hmm.
happy to play that.
That is nice, and I would be more excited after I played God of War game, which I would have done if I'm not even gonna go into it. Let's just say I almost had a chance to play the God of War like today. Anyways,
Wait, what?
moving on.
Um, Next up is The Last of Us, which is actually already out at the time of recording this, and it looks pretty
Interesting.
good. It's from Naughty Dog, so
No, I'm sick of
Oh
seeing
yeah,
trailers about it.
yeah. The
yeah,
trailer. Yeah, we've seen so many trailers for the Last of Us. Like Last of Us looks decent.
it looks
I mean,
good. It's just a matter of I don't know if it's for me yet. I'll have to do more investigation, but I will say that it looks good. And from what I've heard, it's actually very nice.
Hmm.
mm-hmm.
Um,
And the little girl, I just keep getting the new Tomb Raider look from her about Laura Croft from her. Every time I see her, I just
yeah.
keep thinking about Laura Croft from the new Tomb Raider game.
Maybe it's Laura Croft when she was a girl when she was younger.
No, no, this is a
No,
completely
it's
Eh,
not.
different, same series, Jacques.
I know, I know.
The next game is Puppeteer, which actually was kind of a sleeper for me. I
Hmm.
really didn't know about this game until this trailer, and it looked so
Mm-hmm.
good.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it looks really good, man. I
And
didn't
it
know
comes
anything about it
out,
either.
yeah, it comes out in like August, and I'm already pumped for it. No, my bad, September. It comes out September 10th, same day as Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix and Final Fantasy X and 10-2 HD.
You know,
Damn it!
Scott, you're gonna have no money. You know, Scott, you're gonna have no money.
No.
You're gonna
Um,
have to get that job as soon as you're done at the end of July.
but
Look,
but no, Puppeteer
I
looks
was
good.
starting looking at applications as soon as we're done recording this. Where are you?
Yeah, but Puppeteer looks pretty good, and I will say that I'm looking forward to it. Luckily, it also only has a $40 price tag instead of the normal 60.
Hmm.
Next up was Rain, which looked
Uh,
like an interesting game.
what was that?
It was I'm not sure how to describe it.
Hmm.
Um,
You'll just have to look it up. It really looks like an interesting concept, but again, the trailer wasn't long enough for me to get a full read
Oh, you
on
mean
it.
uh,
that was it that other top-down game?
No,
Okay, because I've actually
um,
drawing blanks on that one.
it was the one they showed right before the next game, which is Beyond Two Souls. Which yeah, Beyond Two Souls. Creators of Heavy Rain made it, and meh.
Yeah,
I wasn't really a huge fan of Heavy Rain. It was okay, but
it's nice
honestly,
to
it
watch.
wasn't worth my money. Although I
Glad
will
I
say it looked gorgeous for the time it came out. But to
hmm.
me, meh. And that's kind of what I feel about Beyond Two Souls is I'm not looking forward to it as much as a lot.
Oh yeah, that game. Oh yeah, that game. Oh yeah, yeah. I just looked it up. That's
Yeah.
Rain.
Um. Next up was Gran Turismo 6.
Oh yeah,
Weren't you just
more.
looking forward to that Gran Turismo 6?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I was looking forward
Be
to
a
it.
jerk,
You
Jose.
know you want that racing game.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything bad about it because there are people who are fans of racing games, and also if I say anything bad about it,
I'm
I
not
have a friend
saying
of mine
anything
that will kill me in
bad
cold.
about it. It's
No,
just it's not me.
no, yeah, not for me, but but if I say anything bad about racing games, I have a friend that will kill me in cold blood. So, you know, just to say that it's not for me.
But the next game was an awesome one, and it's Batman Arkham Origins. I can't wait for Batman Arkham Origins.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Batman Arkham City and Arkham Asylum were two fantastic Batman games
Yes,
and the best
I
Batman games.
played Arkham Asylum. I played 3. I haven't played City yet, but I want to play City so bad. I gotta buy it. But I played Asylum, and my God, was that fun! My God, was that a game!
It really was a great, how should I put it? A great reboot of Batman in the video game world. It really showed what Batman could be as a video game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just gotten better every time.
Yeah, it's like it's strange. It's like Batman. You know what's strange about Batman? First, Batman made a transition from being a cheesy television show to a comic book. To
Movie, you mean?
cheesy. My bad. Cheesy movie. I don't know why I said television. Cheesy movie to a comic book. Then went from being a cheesy.
He did it
You
again.
do realize that the comic book for Batman started before anything else, right?
Serious? What? What the hell happened with that movie?
What movie?
No,
Adam West.
Batman started as a comic book.
Jock, stop talking.
He started in Detective Comics.
Yeah, before
Jock was talking. I could have swore Jock was just saying something he was thinking, not saying the right thing what he was thinking.
Yeah, let me be quiet. You know, because I can't really articulate my words right now. So let me be quiet before I get murdered by DC fans everywhere.
I'm just going to say something here. Batman has had Batman. Well, actually, let me rephrase this. DC has had a pretty much DC games have not been very good. They have more bad
Superman
than
64.
Yes, Superman 64, Aquaman, Battle for
Superman
Atlantis.
But
but then recently, DC
say
isn't
this.
having good games. Like DC Superhero, Lego DC Superheroes, DC
Yeah. Universal
Justice.
I'll say this. Everybody can.
Batman games.
And that's nice. And I'll say this, and everybody can agree me on this. Batman has pretty much dipped his head. Like they pretty much. Batman has been in almost every genre of entertainment, and have come out with gold in each one. Now he's come out with crap too, but he's also come out with gold.
I haven't seen a Batman anime yet, so.
Well, I don't know. You know that 1960s Batman movie was gold. I will say that. So that's the only good Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like Batman and Robin was awesome. Well, I personally liked it, but I like cheese.
Bat
But I like that cheesy, stupid.
And the Bat nipples.
I like cheesy, stupid. I really do. But no, I'm talking about the one-liners and the cheesy stuff in it.
Bat credit card?
Or not? No, not right now. No, not right now.
No, but I'll kill you.
No, no, Jock. No.
Well, let's hurry this up because my power is apparently flickering.
Okay, then let's just move on to the one that we want to talk about. Okay,
actually,
first day.
No, we are going in order.
No,
we're just going to hurry through them. Next up is Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, Grand Theft. Anybody play Grand Theft Auto religiously around here? No. Okay, move on.
I played San Andreas was the only one I really played.
I played every single one. I have played every single one that has come out, but it's not my thing. Next, move on.
The Order for the PS4 actually looked pretty good.
The Order
looked like a steampunk shooter, which actually looked entertaining.
Yeah, I want to play The Order. Yeah, that was a good looking game. Okay, so what's next?
Infamous Second Son, which actually looked pretty cool. I like it a lot better than I liked all of Infamous.
It looks better than Infamous 1. I haven't played 2, so I can't say about 2, but it looks better than Infamous 1.
Now, Jacques? I can't remember that thing I described that I described Infamous 2, the new Infamous game as. It reminded me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. I'm gonna remember later, like I did after the press conference.
Prototype?
Yeah, that's it. It reminded me. The character reminds me of Prototype. The design reminds me of Prototype.
Yeah, the character looks entertaining and the gameplay looks fun. So, next up is Knack, which is another PS4 exclusive, and it looks like a fun little platformer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm
mean,
interested.
it's already being described by Sony as this generation's Crash Bandicoot.
Mm.
So I'm
It looks
curious to see
entertaining.
if it'll live up,
Yeah.
because
And if it
that's a
will.
lot of hype.
We get to are we there yet?
No.
Ah.
After Knack is they did that Dark Sorcerer tech demo thing,
Oh yeah,
which
that.
honestly, it was hard to tell whether that was a real actor or not.
Yeah, because at first I was like, "Oh, that looks nice." It's like that looks like a really nice animation. Now, and it's like it looks so real. The graphics look so real. I was like, "Wait, is that a real person?" I'm like, "No, no, I'm pretty sure that's that's animated. Pretty
Yeah,
sure."
it was like
I don't know
basic,
what you guys talk about. I felt like he was animated the entire time.
huh?
I felt like he was to me. He felt animated the entire time.
I don't. At the beginning, I was caught off guard, but after a while, I'm like, wow, that's just really good graphics.
Yeah, it's real. It is really good. But then the thing they did, which made it's just like they trolled us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit.
What?
Then
Oh,
it's like, yeah. I just love that part. He's all in this like in this big huge speech. In the middle of it, he says that,
yes.
and then it's just like, and
And
then
yeah, and then it went to like
it's
a green
green screen.
screen and everything
Yes.
else, and you're
And
seeing
then
that.
one dude's like, "Welcome to the business. Welcome to the video
Yeah,
game business."
No,
it
no,
was
no, no. He
pretty
said, no, no, no,
cool.
no. No, I know. I love what he said because I've watched this a couple times. I just love what that little guy said. He's like, "Hey, this your first time in the video game?" He's like, "Yeah." Welcome to hell.
Yeah, it was a great little tech demo, and it really showed off what the PS4 was capable of. Next up was indie games. So the
Oh
first indie
yes.
game was Transistor, which actually the artwork looked really cool on it, and it actually looked pretty interesting. And I think it's definitely an indie game that I'll be checking out.
Mm-hmm.
The only other indie game that I saw from this one that I really liked was Secret Ponchos. Secret Ponchos looked pretty cool. Then there's also the Abe's World remake.
Yes, yes, they're
Based
finally
on
making another
Steel.
one. Jesus, another game. Jesus,
It's just a remake.
I know, but it's something.
The only the
No.
only Oddworld game I ever really got into was Stranger's Wrath.
Oh, honestly, I want to go back to this right quick, but because I wanted to say this. Honestly, though, like the with the indie games, most of those indie games didn't interest me.
I will say there's a few that did,
There's a
like
few that
Secret
did, but most of
Ponchos
them didn't.
and Transistor.
Mm.
Actually, really did interest me.
Ah,
I think you'd like a lot more indie games if you gave them a chance. The problem is they just don't have enough time to really show what they're made of.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Next up is one of the ones we've been waiting for: Final Fantasy Versus 13, or should I say Final Fantasy 15?
yes. How they
Yes.
literally
How it's
just at
been
the end of it, it's like, no, destroy it, change it. 15. It's 15
Mm-hmm.
since
now.
this game has been in production since Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories came out
Wow.
for
Yeah,
PS2.
since they announced that and 13 at the same time.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because they were both
That.
part of the Fabula Novella Crystallis project.
Yep.
And it looks good.
It looks
Uh,
But
good. It
the
looks
game it
really
looks
good.
good. But so did Final Fantasy 13, so I'm not
Final
gonna jump
Fantasy 15 actually looks good. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm hoping it'll
Yeah, I'm
really
looking forward
bring
to
a
it
lot
too.
of new life to Final Fantasy since
Yeah,
13
because
really
God
killed it.
knows it needed. God knows it needed. And for next, in before you just blurt it out, Julian, I want to say this for one of our viewers, who's right now currently in India in Egypt. You know who you are. This is what it's for you, Julian.
Kingdom Hearts 3! Kingdom Hearts 3! Kingdom Hearts 3! Kingdom Hearts 3!
Which that
Kingdom
news
Hearts
was sadly
3!
ruined once it was announced for the Xbox One as well.
Who cares? Kingdom Hearts 3!
Yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 is finally has finally been announced.
Well, it's
And
finally in production because Versus 13 is finally pretty much over.
And if you have not seen, and whoever is watching this has not seen that reveal, go watch it now, because I swear to God, I'm gonna tell you everything that happened in it.
Well, number one, it looked fantastic. Number two was hundreds of thousands of Heartless.
100,000 shadows swarming, not just on the ground like it was Kid Rock 2. No, swarming in droves, jumping walls, chasing after you in an epic swarm of like epic bee fashion. It was awesome.
And you get to surf on them.
It was awesome. Sora's character animation looks good. If they keep, I hope that's cuts. I hope that's not cuts. And look, I can't articulate. Fangasm.
All you need to know is that Kingdom Hearts 3 looked pretty cool.
Fangasm.
And after that, Sony pretty much just showed things like Assassin's Creed 4 again.
And then they showed Destiny.
Then they showed Destiny, which looked fantastic.
The first-person shooter that I might actually get.
It's a first-person shooter with some RPG elements. It's like Borderlands, except a little bit better, in my opinion.
See, I was gonna get Borderlands, but then I don't know why I haven't got Borderlands. Actually,
it takes a special type of person to like Borderlands.
I'm still thinking about getting Borderlands.
Not the best. I'm not the biggest fan of Borderlands. I played a little Borderlands 1, and
then there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but anyway, at the end of the press conference is pretty much what kind of everybody started buzzing about.
Well, yeah, first you had the price as well, which was $400, which is $100 cheaper than an Xbox One.
And then no DRM. No DRM.
Are you going to explain what that means to the viewers, Jack?
Oh, right. No online DRM, which means that no, your system does not have to call home every 24 hours or an hour. Depends on the situation. It's and then the thing then the thing shuts down on you. And
we should just call the Xbox One ET, since it has to phone home every 24 hours.
Yes, but and then.
Well, that means never mind.
Yeah, and then you can share. And then this is how you share your games on PlayStation 4.
I need to make a link to that.
Friend. Yeah, you should make a link. Make a link to that in the description because people need to see this video. How do you share your games on PS4? And at the end of this, you're done.
I will.
And also the Kingdom Hearts 3.
Hold on, I will be the voice of reason for that. It is up to the developers. Only first-party Sony games, as of right now, do not have that. It is up to the developers. So if a company like Square Enix decides that they want to have it where you can't share with your friends and all that, that is up to them. But it will be the same as Xbox.
But honestly, are we ever going to share? Are we ever going to share Kingdom Hearts 3 with each other?
Hell no.
Anyway, I'm just saying that you can't argue that it will always be like that. You have to. Hold it back a minute and look at all the facts.
Yeah,
and then there's
some other companies that are against it because, some companies are for it, like the company that the people that make what's the name of that game, Gears of War, and they was complaining about Sony's decision not to do it. They was complaining. They were saying that games cost way too much for used and rentals to even exist nowadays. To which Nintendo and another company that you were telling me about, Scott. What was that company?
Yes, the creators of Just Cause 2, which is Square Enix actually.
So the creators of Just Cause and Nintendo, to which they replied, make better games.
If you make a game that people want to play and replay, they're going to actually keep it. If not, it just makes it look nice on their bookshelf.
Speaking of Nintendo, let's move on to that, shall we? Because
my notes aren't as detailed, so we're probably going to go out of order for the press conference and just talk about some of the games announced.
Okay, first let's talk about a game which I want to get out of the way because the game I'm not gonna. Let's get out the games I'm not going to geek out about first thing. I'm going to get out of the way. Sonic Lost World for the Wii and 3DS.
We're talking about it. We're talking about the one that we all want to talk about. Last.
Yes. Last. Like I said. Okay, let me talk about Sonic Lost Worlds for the Wii U and 3DS. Looks good. 3DS version looks like looks like it's not going to be a speedy one. The Wii version looks speedy, and the 3DS one looks platform
It
heavy.
looks interesting. I'll give them both the shot, just like I did with Sonic Generations. Even though I didn't like the 3DS version, I gave it a shot. And I'll probably do the same with Sonic Lost World.
I'm going to buy the Wii version first, though.
Oh yeah, same here.
Okay, next
But,
up is
Mario Kart.
Yes,
The
Mario
new
Kart. Mario Kart 8.
where you can drive on the roof and you can
Yes, because they have
do all kinds of stuff.
anti-gravity. Because they introduced anti-gravity.
Yeah, it
Ooh.
actually looks pretty cool. I mean,
It does look cool.
Mario Kart basically is always the same game, just with one new innovation.
I
Like
still
Mario
think they
Kart
could get
7
rid of
just
that
added the
blooper ink, though.
paragliding thing.
That blooper ink can go, though, but...
Yeah. But I will say that it doesn't look bad.
Looks
And
pretty
I'll
good.
probably buy Mario Kart 8 just to play online with friends.
Mm-hmm. So now the Wii U can actually do online better.
The next game is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 2, renamed Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Get it? Get it? Because it's got two worlds and you go between them. And your name is Link. Link
now
between two worlds.
now his name makes sense.
But no, the game looks fantastic. It's coming out for the 3DS. It's been a while since A Link to the Past came out for the Super Nintendo.
Almost
And
20
if you weren't able to play the Super Nintendo version, play the Game Boy Advance version. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Link can become a painting on the wall, and they put in a lot of creative puzzles with that, and it looks really fun.
Yes, it does.
So I am highly hyped as a Zelda fanatic.
And also, which you also should be hyped for if you are a Zelda fanatic, is the Wind Waker HD.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did throw in quite a few new features, like making the sailing faster. It comes at a different point in the game. We don't know how far into the game you get that ability, but you do get the ability to make it faster, which is really, really nice. Although a lot of people complained about the sailing, I actually enjoyed it. It was nice, peaceful, and relaxing.
Yeah, and it's a decent break from traveling traverse world map, driving a traverse world map
I mean,
on a horse that literally doesn't move that can only move so far.
Well, it's better than having to either call Epona or run across the entire field by dodge rolling.
Or step dodging.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of, or walking backwards. It's just a matter of, it was a nice little peaceful sailing trip. We're not
Except
sure
when the Octoroks came out of the water and pretty much knocked you out of your boat.
Yeah. We're not sure if with the HD version they're actually going to throw in some of the deleted stuff that they had to get rid of for the GameCube. Like deleted dungeons and stuff like that. We're hoping that they do throw that in. Since the Wii U is more power than the GameCube did.
And out of all the Zelda games that I've seen, Wind Waker is the one that I took the most interest in, really. Besides Majora's Mask, so yeah, those are the two games that I really actually took the most interest in. So
I like how you like the two black sheep of the family.
Really?
Yeah. Those are the two black sheep of the family. I enjoyed Majora's Mask as well. I love Majora's Mask because it's got the most deep storyline out of all of them, and you really care about the characters, especially Anju and Cafe.
Okay, next game.
Why Anju and Cafe?
That's nice. Okay, so then we also have we also have another entry to the Xenoblade Chronicles. Is Xenoblade with Max?
Yeah, it looks like crap. Moving on.
It looks like crap. I personally think it looks interesting.
It's from Xenoblade. Moving on. Next up is Pokemon. Pokemon X and Y.
Pokemon X and Y. Pokemon. Jock will be quiet now because Jock
announced.
doesn't know anything about Pokemon. He doesn't like Pokemon because he's a weirdo. But anyway, moving on.
Fairy type was announced, and Fairy type is super effective against dragons for some strange reason. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, and
oh my gosh! I know what I'm gonna do.
And
I shall name.
Gonna be broken now.
I shall name my 3 fairy types that are on my team: Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
You just had to bring a Disney reference into this, didn't you?
They kill dragons, and they helped defeat Maleficent, which was a dragon. and they were fairies.
Okay, fine then. I'll go. Okay, fine then, Scott. I'll go make a Haruta. I'll go make one of the. I'll go make that one three-headed dragon because it's the only purple dragon in the entire series. Make that. Call it. Name it Maleficent, and you go make your fairy Pokemon. You go make your fairy Pokemon
Yes.
while you're at it.
It'll be awesome. But I can't wait. Also, Pokemon Me is awesome because now I can pet my Snorlax, and I can pet my Pikachu and my Mew. I can't wait
Yes,
to pet
pet your
Mew.
Snorlax. Pet
And
your
feed 'em.
Snorlax. Just laying on its belly as it
And
snores.
apparently,
Ignores
when you feed them and stuff, it'll actually have effects like giving them a higher critical hit rate and stuff like that.
I wonder if it's going to be just like with the
Dude, it's gonna be just like Dream
with
Drop
the
Distance.
carbos and stuff like that. If there's a limit of how much you can feed them,
I don't know, and we're not sure how it's going to play into competitive play yet.
Dude, it sounds like it sounds just like Dream Drop Distance.
It's not like Dream Drop Distance, Jock.
I hope not.
Get over that. But what else is there? I know that with quite a few Pokemon have been announced, and there was a developer Q&A, which was really nice. If you were there and were able to get into the developer Q&A. Luckily, I follow someone on YouTube who was able to get into the developer Q&A. And if you want to see all of it from you'll have to go to JWitz, his YouTube channel. If not, here's a summary. Basically, the game, since it's being released worldwide, is going to have every language on every single copy. There are 7 different languages on each copy of Pokemon X and Y. Which is insane.
Yeah, which is insane, especially considering how many words the Japanese text translates to.
182,000 Japanese characters are in the game of Pokemon X and Y, translating to about 1.8 million American words. So that's quite a big difference.
So add on a bunch of add on the words from the other language, and you're gonna have a lot of words. So
plus one other thing that I would like to say for all of you competitive battlers out there, EVs and IVs will be more easily seen since they were an invisible stat in every other Pokemon game. They will now actually be a visible stat for the most part. Also, sadly, there still will only be one save file per cartridge.
Well, with all those
but it's Pokemon, so
because according to the developers, it's a Pokemon tradition.
Interesting. So, is there anything else you want to talk about before we get to it?
Oh, let me finish up with Pokemon. You can also get into battles with more than one Pokemon at a time.
Oh, yes.
That's swarm battles.
Like 5-on-1, which is really awesome, and you do get more experience from it.
But once you get to a certain level, it'll still be useless. So in the first area, you can fight 5 freaking Rattatas at the same time, and it's still not going to get you anything.
Yeah. The other thing is there's Sky Battles now, which only allow flying Pokemon and Pokemon with the ability to levitate. These battles will get you extra money. They'll give you, I think it was double the amount of money. The only issue is that you have to have a flying or levitating Pokemon. Therefore, these battles will not be required in the story. They're optional.
And which means you have to have a team of Pokemon that literally have these options. You have to have at least one or two of these Pokemon to do these.
You're always pretty much going to have a flying type if you're playing Pokemon because you're going to want someone to fly.
Yeah, but there's also the problem of even if you do, it's like you at least want to have a variety because most flying Pokemon don't have much variety, and then pretty much anything against Emolga right now, pretty much a flying type against Emolga. Dead.
Did you see the new Did you see the new fire flying type? There's a new fire flying type, which but still, Emolga will still have a flying type's weakness. Well, you can also use something like Haunter. Haunter has levitate, therefore he can fly.
Exactly. That's why you have to have a flying type Pokemon, and Pokemon knows levitate with you.
Right, but again, these are optional battles, so you can choose not to do them.
Oh, just like some of the triple battles in black and white.
Like the rotation battles, the rotation battles and triple battles. I think you only had to do mandatorily one.
No, yeah, but that was to show you how it works.
Right, and after that,
That was
you
in the
didn't have
first
to do
game.
them
The
ever
second
again if you
game,
didn't want
second
to.
game, both were optional.
Yes. Okay. What other games were there before we move on to the big one?
Julian.
Do you think that I care?
Oh, Bayonetta 2.
Bayonetta 2,
like I
yeah,
said,
Bayonetta
I
2.
don't care.
Oh right. Also, before we talk about Bayonetta, Bayonetta 2 looks interesting, and well, okay, I like her significantly
Bayonetta
more
1.
now because she has short hair, and glasses, and we also
That's why I
have
don't care.
we also have Super Mario Wild World where you can just dress as a kitty, dress as a kitty and climb up walls and scratch your enemies, and it's completely freaking.
Also, in the new Super Mario World 3D World, you can actually play as 4 different characters instead of New Super Mario Brothers, where you can play as Mario,
Oh.
Luigi, and 2 Toads. You can actually play as Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach, and each one has their own unique abilities, which are actually the exact same as Super Mario Brothers 2 for the NES. Where
Yeah, but
Peach can hover, Luigi
the
can
only
jump
thing.
higher, Toad can run faster, and Mario is just, well, Mario.
Yeah, well, you know that the only thing anybody cares about in this new version is the cat suit.
Adorable. Princess Peach in the
Huh?
cat suit's adorable.
Oh my God, is Peach in the cat suit?
Oh, duh! You can play
Seen
as her
this.
in the cat suit.
Oh my God.
But either way, moving on to Bayonetta 2, it looks interesting. I still have yet to play Bayonetta 1. Not because I don't care, it's just, well, I really haven't found a used copy very
Well,
often.
yeah, I haven't played it yet either because I haven't found any used copies either, actually.
I can't find it new, and I
And I think,
can't find it
I think
used, so.
friends, and I think one of our friends from over at Expediter Servo would kill me if I tried to if I asked him if I asked if I could borrow it.
Yeah.
Woody, really? Woody, really? Did you try?
Maybe I will. He's
Goofball.
probably gonna say no because I think he has some kind of. I think he has some kind of also unholy love for Bayonetta, but so I don't know.
Anyway,
But, alright, I think that's all of the Nintendo ones that we wanted to get out of the way beforehand.
all
Okay.
right then. No, you don't talk. I will speak.
I don't think you will.
Now, the game that pretty much had everybody hyped and pretty much guaranteed a bunch of Wii U purchases, including mine.
And mine.
And mine.
The new Super Smash Brothers game, where it's not just one, it's 2 games for the
Yes.
Wii and for the 3DS.
You can play,
Wii
We're
U
not gonna
for
get
the
the
3DS.
3DS.
yes, with the very creative title of Smash Brothers 3DS and Smash Brothers Wii U.
Yes.
Because,
Although
man, they
people,
did
I
a great
honestly can't
title.
even say. You know what? Right now, I don't even care.
although people have been calling it Super Smash Brothers 4 because they don't want to call it Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. So people have been
Well, you
calling it
couldn't call it
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers U and Smash Brothers 3D. But,
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
yes.
anyway, as
3
soon
new
as the
characters. The first one being the villager from Animal Crossing.
Yes, the
yay,
villager. That's
Princess
that's
wishes
the
finally
character.
come true.
And at first I saw him, and I was like, that's okay. But then, the more I saw the gameplay, the more I heard about him, I've become more interested, and that's the character that I'm probably gonna want to play.
It's a character I'm definitely going to be playing as a lot.
Yeah,
We all
so I'm probably
Okay.
gonna be playing him.
Who
and
wants to
also
introduce the
I
next one?
want to. I can't wait to see the move pools for him because I want to know where it's gonna what buttons it's gonna fit into.
Okay, I know his moves, I just don't know what buttons they link to.
Well,
And unfortunately, we're all gonna have to end. We all have to just give up on the. I think we're gonna have to start playing Smash Bros. The first. I'm gonna have to start playing it with the Wii U controller. With the Wii U controller. I'm gonna start getting used to my GameCube controls because those are about to go bye bye.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
you either have to get used to
people
classic or with
people
the
gonna.
regular
I'm telling you
Wii.
what they're gonna be using. No, I'm telling you what the people are gonna be using. People are gonna be using Pro controllers.
Well, of course they're
That's
gonna use the Wii U Pro controller, but the thing is, no more GameCube controllers, so we can't really equate it to the GameCube controllers for the move pools. That's why I think now they're using the other one. They're going to have. They might have an extra set of. They actually might have a new more buttons than the new one for the Wii U version.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. But who wants to introduce the next character?
I will
Next character,
introduce
which I saw coming.
Everyone
Yes.
saw coming.
Okay,
a million
fine.
a million fanboys cried in joy when they saw Mega Man pop up on the screen.
Yes.
Yes.
This Mega Man fanboy including.
I
Yes.
still say he's gonna be broken as broken can get.
I'm telling you, he might not be broken because I swear there's going to be something that's going to make it. I swear those moves are going to be just limited.
I've seen how much of a knockback his regular Buster has. It's devastating.
And I'm telling you, there's not going to be an infinite shot with it.
Yeah, it looks like
looks like it.
Look, actually,
It looks like it's going to be three
like
shots. It's going to be like
Fox's
three shots per button mash.
It's going to be about 3 shots, dude.
Yeah, and then you can keep pressing it over and over again to keep firing more 3 shots.
There's
More
going
3 shots.
there's going to be a lag between them.
Yeah, if you block the first
opening,
get closer.
Because this is a less competitive Nintendo. We're talking about.
Okay, pretty much, if you're a long range character, you're fine. If you're a short range character, you may have trouble.
Mega Man can keep you away. And Joy, do you want to introduce the last new character?
The last character, which pretty much no one
likes.
Well,
the world by shot.
You don't like.
It's a waste of a character.
I don't care.
You're an idiot, and you're an
waste
idiot.
of a character.
You're an idiot.
I don't care.
Idiot is the Wii Fit Trainer, which I think this is one of Nintendo's most innovative characters ever.
I think it's
because they pretty much noticed they're like the Wii Fit was the thing that pretty much sold a lot of Wiis when it came out, and
the thing everyone played for like a month and never touched again.
Of course, they've played and never touched again, but there are plenty of things on the Wii and the GameCube people played and never touched again, like Donkey Konga.
Yeah.
Well, Scott, Julie does bring up a point. He does pretty much equate to Rob. She equates to Rob, dude. Pretty much the same thing.
I thought Rob was a waste
pretty
of a
much what Rob and Mr. Game Watch are supposed to be.
No, Game & Watch.
She is like Rob, who is a waste of space.
What? Rob is fun.
I think she's better than Rob.
Hey, Rob is fun to play. I'm not gonna let you knock Rob.
Rob is a waste of space.
All right? Rob is fun to play. I'm not gonna let you knock Rob. I may not play him often, but he's a good character, so I'm not gonna let you knock him.
But this character seems interesting, and it's not. And you know what? It seems like it's a new character that people can get into easily.
I don't know.
It's not something that
combos slow.
You're saying that she's probably super easy mode.
No.
And her smash is going to be one of the hardest things to dodge.
Yeah, it looks super cheap. I was trying to think, it covers the entire freaking field, dude.
Well, no, it's gonna be just like with Mario. It's either you're in front of it,
it goes downwards too.
No, it goes downward.
It goes up and down too.
All she needs to do.
Fine. So it's more like Samus's. It's either you're in front of it or if you're in front of it, you're not gonna do so.
No.
Not even like Samus's, because Samus's, you can be under it or over it. Literally, you cannot be under it.
But then it spreads out so far that in a big level, it could end up like being Nessus, where it's not going to do as much damage the farther you're out. Most likely, it's going to do the more damage the closer you are to them.
I don't know. It goes out in a circle around her. It's literally a bubble of damage.
I can see.
No, it doesn't go out in a circle. It literally goes out. It doesn't go around her in the back. It goes.
I just looked at it. Yes, it does.
Okay.
It does not. It goes out forward. It doesn't even touch her. It doesn't even go out the side. It goes
around
forward.
her in a circle.
Can I say anything?
I don't know what you're talking about. I looked at these screenshots and the video.
I just looked at it a second ago.
I'm going to resolve this right now.
I just looked at it on the Smash Brothers website. But while
you're talking about a person who pretty much overly high character. I've looked at this video over a dozen times.
Yeah, and I just looked at it.
Ugh.
Either way, we'll talk about something else while he researches.
Let me go back. Let me let's see if I can finish. Remember what I was saying before you guys started arguing with each other. God dang it.
Nothing
Oh
important.
yeah.
Got it.
No, I do remember what I was about to say now. Now I can see it now if you're on like a huge level, like that one Legend of Zelda level. Can't remember what it was.
Hyrule Temple.
Hyrule Temple. If you're like in a place like Hyrule Temple or something, I can see it may having like it may not cover that entire level. But if you're on a small level, it'll probably kill everybody in a
Which is
Oh
certain.
pretty
yes,
much
and you always said, and we always said to have the smash ball on when we're screwing
That's
around
true.
on a smaller stage. Zip it.
That's
still.
true. No.
That still doesn't excuse the fact that her smash is going to be broken.
Her final smash is going to be broken, yes, but pretty much, there are plenty of characters who have broken ass final smashes that are just ridiculously annoying.
Who?
Really, 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 really.
I can dodge everyone's.
Huh?
Sonic, dude, freaking Sonic. You telling me Sonic is not freaking annoying?
You can dodge it. People have dodged it when I've used it.
Yeah, it's because out of practice. When we first did it, it wasn't easily dodged. Trust me. Once the game is done, the Wii Fit Trainer trick smash is not going to be that much of a problem. And to be honest, I still think that it's gonna be more like Samus. It's gonna be like Samus's, where it's gonna be most of the damage that go from the it's gonna be from the center and nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, I'm not even. And pretty much after a while, we're gonna have the Smash Balls on. Pretty much see all the new character Smash Balls, and it's gonna be turned back off, and it's gonna be just normal item battles, and then random stuff anyway.
Well, let's be honest. Smash balls are just kind of something you see once and don't really care about anymore.
Well, yeah, it's true. Even though I don't. Some people, I'm not going to mention names, to believe that they were actually trying, or they actually put those in there to try and actually make them, I guess, competitive. I don't really know where they were going with that, but anyways,
Only competitiveness is trying to get the damn thing.
The competitive is getting the thing. And Scott, you're wrong. It doesn't go behind. It doesn't go behind her. It just goes in front of her.
And how come on the screenshots it shows some of the things behind her too?
It's not that an angle.
It's probably at an angle because I'm watching the video right now and it only goes right in front of her. But it does cover an entire small level.
Yeah.
But Samus is pretty much does the same thing. You go on one side of the battlefield with Samus, you're not escaping it.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it covers the entire sky. You can't jump high. You can't duck it. You can't jump high enough to get away from it. Literally, if you're on the field when she does it, you're dead.
Like I said, since it's so spread out in pieces, since it's literally pieces, it's not a cohesive whole. It's not pretty much you could. All you have to do is pretty much be running, and if you jump over, and if you get a chance to jump over one of them and dodge another, you will most likely already be on the other side of her, unless she's on the side of the stage.
The way I will equate this is basically just like how you were talking about Sonics, where after practice you can dodge this, but at first you're not going to be dodging crap of this.
Yeah, well, you know what?
To be honest, when you first see a Final Smash, there are like very few characters who pretty much Final Smash you could dodge easily without it, like, unlike Donkey Kong, where it's like, Donkey Kong just lame. Unless you knew what you were doing, you just couldn't do that at all.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter anyway because nobody ever uses a Smash Ball, so there you go.
But then also there's the 3DS game where they're also the thing we didn't mention now. The Wii U won't have reuse particular levels. The 3DS will have 3DS particular levels. Which noticing there is in some of those screenshots a Fire Emblem Awakening game stage, where this still puts up to debate whether they're going to put in Fire Emblem Awakening.
They probably are going to put in Fire Emblem Awakening since it was the best Fire Emblem. It was the best selling Fire Emblem Awakening games. Fire Emblem game ever. It was the best selling Fire Emblem.
Some of those other ones sell really well.
Yeah, they're probably going to put in some Awakening characters. Yeah, but none of them sold as well as Fire Emblem Awakening.
And then there's still the fact we don't know if Snake or Sonic is going to be put back in this game.
Snake is not going to be put in the game, okay? Sonic
we still don't know all the returning characters.
Because Snake was a surprise in the last game, and in this game they said they're going to have less characters and focus more on balancing characters.
Who said that they were going to have less characters?
He said they was going to have less characters a long time ago.
No, they didn't.
around the same time we found out that that Namco is
They never said they were going to
going
have
to be
less
doing this.
characters.
And then also, Namco Bandai hasn't even been mentioned
Ye-
in the development recently. And then if it was, most likely it's for the three. It's also like for 3DS version because Namco Bandai pretty much has a good grasp of the 3DS. The 3DS version might not have a lot, but the Wii version is still up for grabs. It's still up for debate about that.
No, they never said that.
I
Besides,
think the
why
3DS
would they
version
go
is going to add a limit of
backwards?
characters. The
They
3DS
wouldn't
version
go
might have a limit.
backwards at all. You wouldn't take out characters. People like the amount of characters. That's one of the reasons people like to play this over PlayStation All Stars.
Yes, and this is exactly
Was the amount
why
of
I think it's the
characters.
3DS version which is going to be limited, not the Wii U one. 3DS
Speaking
version
of
is going to be limited.
speaking of PlayStation All Stars,
Don't jump onto a tangent about PlayStation All Stars right now.
no, I'm not talking on a tangent. I'm not jumping onto a tangent. What, those other two new characters released that they were talking about releasing?
I don't know, but
do?
they didn't talk about E3. They didn't talk about it at E3, so it doesn't pertain to this conversation.
Okay,
Yes.
good point.
It does not. It does not. Pretty much, whatever. But still, and then there are people who are worried that there are plenty of other characters who have been in this game from the beginning aren't going to be in it, like Ness and Jigglypuff, where it's like, really, guys, come on. You think they're really going to exclude them?
I can almost guarantee that at least those two will be in it. The characters
Yeah,
so
those
far
two
that
will
we
be.
And
have
Captain Falcon.
confirmed returning.
Those two, Captain Falcon and Luigi, are going to be in it.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be
The
honest.
ones we have confirmed returning are Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Kirby, Fox, Pikachu, Bowser, and Pit.
I love Samus's Metroid Other M.
No,
Suit, because the Other M suit was awesome.
Scott,
Looked
Scott, Pikachu is going to be in it. Period. Because Pikachu was in
I'm
the first
pretty
one.
sure I just said Pikachu.
I thought you see characters that wasn't going to be in it. Oh, all right.
No,
I said was. Pikachu's already in. He was in the trailer.
come on, Jock, pay attention.
Oh, all right, he was in the trailer. I'm sorry. Did I mention I didn't get much sleep last night? I didn't get any sleep last night.
Idiot.
God. But all right, I think that's about enough of our E3 rant. I don't think we have anything else to really say
No, we don't have anything else to say.
without just rambling. So
Nope, get a Wii. Nope, but get a Wii U. Nope, but get a Wii U.
No.
Pretty much that's all
Get
I'm
a
telling
Wii
you
U.
all. Get a Wii U.
Get a Wii U. Get a Wii U. Get a PS4 and Xbox One can rot in hell.
Yep. So, I think that this has been breakfast with the Lazy Gaming Guys.
Dude, it's about lunch now.
Hopefully,
It's lunch now.
hopefully you have enjoyed your cereal or whatever breakfast item you may eat while listening to our conversations.
You do realize it was not uploaded yet, right?
And hopefully you will have a good day.
People might be eating lunch or dinner.
If you're eating
you want
lunch, how dare you? This is breakfast time. If you're eating dinner, what part of the world are you in? It's dinner time right now. But if you are eating breakfast, congratulations. You have picked the right meal of the day.
Okay. Anyways, that's we're the Lazy
We have
Gaming
been the
Guys.
Lazy Gaming Guys.
We gave you our opinions on E3. Not that anyone cares, but we did anyways.
I care.
So,
Who cares? It's the internet. Anyone can say what they have their opinions on the internet, whether people care or not.
mhm.
Call of Duty sucks. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Does. I'm not going to defend that.
Yeah. So.
And all you Call of Duty people who are spamming Chuck Conroy stuff, you can go rot in hell.
Oh, okay. We're not going to start defending other Let's Players right now.
Okay, we don't want trolls just yet. We're just starting. So, anyways, that's it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Sayonara.
Eat breakfast.